Hi, I'm Josh Tan. I'm a PhD student at the John Curtin School of Medical Research, and we work on gene therapies for vision loss. So the first time I was exposed to the 3-minute thesis was when I went along to watch the ANU finals at Llewellyn Hall, and it was just hundreds of people from all over Canberra that were interested in what these people had to say, and I was completely enthralled by the students that were condensing years of work into just a short 3-minute pitch, which, if you think about it, is an absolutely absurd idea. So the whole time I was there, I just kept thinking of ideas for my own speech, and that's when I knew that I had to give it a crack myself. I saw writing the 3-minute thesis as almost an innovative challenge and a creative muse of sorts, and that really heavily dictated how I went about writing the speech, wherein it was kind of just in everyday life, whether I'd be walking to lunch or in the lab doing an experiment or even in the shower. If I thought of an idea or a concept that I think would work really well in my speech, I would try to remember that and jot it down straight away. And it wasn't really until the end that I sat down and put together a coherent speech of all these ideas that I've already had. So that's really the way that I approached writing my 3-minute thesis. Was it a challenge? Of course it was a challenge. It was a major challenge to condense something that's so inherently complex into something that's simplistic yet not trivializing the fantastic work that we do in our lab. So it was a real challenge, but a really rewarding experience in itself. I was immensely proud to be able to represent the ANU, our wonderful institution, at the Asia Pacific Final, which was held in the University of Queensland. And with 50 other universities from New Zealand, Australia, and across Asia, had all their fellow winners of the 3-minute thesis speaking. And it really felt like a whole day of TED Talks in a way. It was just a fantastic experience, once in a lifetime. And to hear all this brilliant research done by students across the country, across the world, was amazing. So at the Asia Pacific Final, with so many different students and people in research there, I was able to meet a lot of people and create networks that hopefully I can build on in the future as we continue to progress our research careers. In addition to that, with the judges and the people of influence that were there, I was actually able to be put into contact with some of the top vision scientists in Australia. So those connections that you're able to build with events like these are super, super helpful for your future and for your career. And after the Asia Pacific Final, Nature actually reached out to me and run a blog post in a Q&A format on my journey and on my 3-minute thesis. And when the top scientific journal like Nature comes and asks for your phone number, that's something to be proud about, I think.